Introduction. Sepak takraw is a traditional Southeast Asia sport with root track back in Malaysia. Play between two teams of 2 or 4 players each. Use a rattan or synthetic plastic ball. Similar to volleyball, player aim to send the ball over the net and into the opponent court. Player can use their feet, their knees, the shoulder, chest, and head to contact the ball. Involve dynamic movements such as jumps and skillful kick to score the point. Sepak takraw combine athleticism, skills, and teamwork, also offering a unique and exciting sport experience. The importance of biomechanics in enhancing performance in sepak takraw. In sport like sepak takraw, sport biomechanics provide a value insight into optimizing athlete performance by examining their movement efficiency, power generation, and technique refinement. This data help identify key performance indicators such as strike length, ground reaction force, and joint range of motion, which can be used to enhance athlete performance. The importance of biomechanics in preventing injury in sepak takraw. Coach and sport scientists can create a training program that correct biomechanical imbalance or deficit, lowering the likelihood of overuse injury or traumatic occurrence. In sepak takraw, biomechanics is essential for both performance development and injury prevention. Beyond performance enhancement, sport biomechanics play a critical roles in injury prevention. This information allow athlete, coach, and healthcare professional to implant targeted intervention and reduce the incidence of injuries. The key biomechanical principle that impact performance in sepak takraw. For the first one is a force production. The ability to generate force using muscle. This important for powerful kick, strike, and effective movement on the court. Next is leverage. The effective use of body segment and equipment for maximum impact. This can be used for proper leverage, enhance the efficiency of movement, allowing player to generate more force with less effort. Next, which is stability. The ability to maintain balance during dynamic action. Critical for executing precise and controlled movement, especially during rapid directional change or dynamic kicks. Next is flexibility. This means the range of motion around a joint. Player with a good flexibility can perform high kicks, quick change in direction, and dynamic maneuver with reduced risk of injury. The last one is angular kinematic, the study of angular motion of the body segments. Understanding and controlling the angle and trajectory of movement is particularly during kick and strike. The biomechanics of fundamental movement is sepak takraw. The biomechanics of fundamental sepak takraw motion are critical for optimizing performance on the court. Kicking, jumping, sprinting, and defending action all rely on biomechanical concepts that contribute to total efficiency, power, and perception. Coordination of muscle activation in the hip, knee, and ankle joints is required for proper leg swing by biomechanical. This helps to generate power and speed on serve and spike. Next is sprinting biomechanics. Include maximizing strike length and frequency. The optimal balance of this parameter add to effective code coverage and rapid movement. Proper biomechanics during direction change improve agility. Biomechanics is important in managing the center of the mass, particularly during rapid motion. Body posture modification that are made correctly help to balance and stability. A strong core improve general stability, lowering the chance of imbalance throughout different motion. How they contribute to optimal performance. For the kicking, the height of the leap is affected by the angle and strength of the lunge. Proper landing by mechanic is a reduced impact for force and the chance of injury. Flexion in the hip, knee and ankle aid in the observation of landing force. A well executed leap increase spike height, allowing player to hit the ball at higher point and increase the chance of scoring. For sprinting by mechanic, effective cock movement required quite slow down direction shift and acceleration. Efficiency sprinting by mechanic allow player to get to the ball fast, allowing them to position themselves for successful play while limiting opponent possibility. For biomechanic, the center of mass, biomechanically optimize balance and stability, assist accurate technique execution, enhancing total court control. Specific technique, strategy or modification that athlete can employ to improve their biomechanics in sepak takraw. First is kicking technique. The kicking techniques are focused on proper kicking form, emphasizing the use of the instep for control and powerful kick. The modification can be used is a practice kicking against a wall to enhance accuracy and perception. For the jumping skills, develop explosive leg for higher jumps during serve and spike. The modification can be used incorporate parliamentary exercise like box jump and jump squat into training routine. Next is balance and stability. Technique can be used is enhance balance by practicing one leg strength and movement. The modification include stability exercise using balance board or stability ball in training session. Next is flexibility training. Improve flexibility, especially in the lower body, to facilitate a wider range of kick and maneuver. The modification can be used is incorporate a dynamic stretching routine before practice and static stretch during cool down. Next is targeted footwork. Work on precise footwork to position yourself optimally for kick and movement. The modification can be used is utilize ladder drills in cones exercise to refine foot coordination and positioning. The last one is a mental preparation. Work on mental resilience and focus during crucial movement. Modification is incorporate visualization and mindfulness technique into programs routine. The potential benefit and limitation of each recommend approach that in strategy, technique and modification. For kicking technique, the benefit is improved accuracy and power in kicks. It has ball control during the play, and the limitation is essential difficulty in adjusting to new kicking techniques and require consistent practice to develop muscle memory. Next is jumping skills. The benefits: higher jumps for serve and spike, that increase attacking option and reach. The limitation is a potential risk of overtraining and fatigue, and that also required a structured and progressive parliamentary training program. Balance and stability. The benefit is enhance overall stability on the court and reduce risk of injury related to loss of balance. Limitation is essential challenge for athlete with limited stability. May not directly address specific skills like kicking or jumping. Benefit for flexibility training, a wide range of motion for kick and maneuver. Also reduce risk of muscle strength. The limitation is overstretching may lead to injuries, and progress may be gradual, requiring consistent effort. Next is the targeted footwork. The benefit of targeted footwork is a precise positioning for optimal kick and movement. Also can improve court coverage and maneuverability. The limitation is an initial challenge in adapting to new work pattern. Required dedicated practice to become ingrained in gameplay. The last one is mental preparation. The benefit enhance focus, analyzing during crucial, but improve overall mental well-being. Limitation is a mental technique may take to yield result and require consistent practice for maximum effectiveness.
So, common injuries associated with sepak takraw and focus on those influenced by biomechanical factors. There's a lot injury occur in sepak takraw, but I will state 3 injuries that usually occur in sepak takraw, which is ankle sprain, knee injuries, and hamstring injuries. Ankle sprain happen when quick changes in direction, jumping, and landing may put stress on the ankle joints. Knee injuries happen when jumping, landing, and sudden changes in direction can strain the knee ligament. Hamstring injuries happen when the swift kicks and sudden acceleration may strain the hamstring muscle. And next, for the biomechanical factors that contribute to the injuries and their mechanism. Biomechanical factors for ankle injuries is limited ankle stability, insufficient strength in the muscles surrounding the ankle. And next is inadequate footwear. Improper footwear lacking ankle support and traction increase the risk of ankle sprain. The shoes design should accommodate the rapid lateral movement and provide stability during jump and landings. For mechanism ankle sprain, which is sudden changes in direction during rapid lateral movement or sudden change in direction. Okay, so for the preventive measures athlete can take to minimize the risk of biomechanical related to injuries. Due to the strength conditioning program, targeted muscle strengthening. For ankle muscle, focus on strengthening the muscles surrounding the ankles. Exercise such as calf raise, ankle circle, and resistance band exercise can enhance the ankle stability. For knee muscles, strengthen the quadricep and hamstring to provide stability to the knee joint. Exercise like squat, leg press, and leg curls. For core muscle, strengthen the core muscles including the abdominal, oblique, and lower back. Plank, Russian twist, and leg raise. And last, for the role of strength and conditioning program, flexibility training, and other biomechanical intervention in injury prevention. Do muscle strength and joint stability to enhance joint support. Strength training targets specific muscle group, providing better support to joints. And for flexibility training, improve joint range of motion, flexibility training including dynamic and static stretching to improve joint mobility. And for the biomechanical intervention, learn the technique correction by analyzing vast amount of data, including performance metrics, historical record, and training progress.
Continue to spot technology for biomechanical improvement. So, as we know, biomechanics is the study of the mechanics of living organisms. It also focuses more on understanding how the human body moves and performs at the different tasks. Which this, it can help sport activists, scientists, and engineers to develop innovative technologies that enhance athletic performance and prevent injuries. That we continue to various technologies that are widely used in sport. In this case, in sepak takraw. Okay, there are several technologies are employed to enhance biomechanics and overall performance. With this technology, it helps to analyze and optimize various aspects such as movement, technique, and physical conditioning, which is quite helpful in the future. What is the technology that are widely used in sepak takraw? For the first one is motion capture system. As we know, motion capture system is a software that are often paired with other quantitative measure, as was said in the high measure record. It also states that 3D motion capture is used in the entertainment and video game industry, and is making its way into the university and clinical settings. With 3D motion capture, we can widely improvise and know the true data of what is going on in the settings. Okay, next is motion ball. Okay, kickstart or a service training widely using a motion ball based aid as a development of the training model of the sepak takraw games. That this was stated in the Journal Pendidikan Sosial dan Agama that was wrote by Aryadi and Arini in 2023, and that in their journal, which is Teaching Sepak Takraw by Developing a Motion Ball Based Soccer Training Model. Okay, what we know is this motion ball is used as a substitute towards the how the ball will move from the feeder to when the feeder throw or lob the ball towards the takraw for the service or kickstarts. Of course, with any sports, there is a very specific shoes that are required to play this sports. In case of sepak takraw, is known as sepak takraw shoe. Okay, while with using a proper footwear, this is crucial to avoid pain or deformations and injuries on foot, as was stated by Adam Nur Maria and Kwang Ki and Muhammad Hussein Ezri in 2013 in their journal, which is Field Performance Analysis of Shoes Used in Sepak Takraw Games in Malaysia. These shoes are also widely known by the teenagers or any people that engage in sepak takraw, known as kasut nanyang, which is very cheap to buy. Other fourth technology, which is accuracy test. Okay, as was stated in Journal of Human Sport and Exercise 2021 Winter Conference of Sport Science, the serve test in sepak takraw game is a test that aims to measure the accuracy of serving in sepak takraw game. With accuracy test, it can help and develop the confidence, or just a single training for the taekwondo to make the service more deadly and precise. Next, we going on how this technology provide valuable data. Okay, this technology play a crucial role in providing valuable data and insights into an athlete's biomechanics. Technologies use various of sensors, camera, and software to capture, analyze, and interpret biomechanical data, offering a comprehensive and understanding of an athlete's movements. With that info, we're going on the first technology that we already stated earlier, which is motion capture system. With motion capture system, that was stated in technique analysis of the kuda and sila serves in sepak takraw, January 2008. It was to examining the kuda and sila serve techniques in phases to provide in-depth insight of the kinematics. As we know, kuda serve is very hard to done. So with with the motion capture system, we can analyze and we know how was the leg twist going on, what is going on with the base foot, and how we should engage with the kinematics of Kuda cells. Next is motion ball. As we stated earlier, it helps the takraw to familiarize and training their serve kickstart serve. So using a motion ball base it was to aim to familiarize someone practicing kickstart or service to get the right touch and momentum when doing the kickstart, which is, we know in sepak takraw, kickstart is play a very crucial role as to gain the more points. Okay, next is accuracy test. Okay, what is the functional of accuracy test? Okay, it was to measure the ability of sepak takraw athletes to perform serve technique for sepak takraw. With this data that was collected by the test, sepak takraw coaches could use the test to measure the serve ability of athletes, so we can develop who will be the first three player, and then who will become the backup, and then we can do a little bit rotation, and there is more various type of serve and technique during the game setting. Of course, without any example or case study, we can 100% believe that this technology has been successfully utilized. So here I attach some of journey that I have found, which is monitoring the resistance, training in real time with wearable technology, which is current application and future direction, which is in this journal. They use a force sensor to measure the strength that is applied when engaged in an exercise. With this force sensor, it generates crucial data for various groups such as trainees, coaches, and researchers, which is, it helps them to track fitness, optimize training session, and study biomechanics. Of course, when we talk about technology, there is benefits and limitation of integrating this sport technology. So what is the benefits and limitations? First, we go on to the benefits, which is in terms of biomechanical analysis, it will provide detailed insights into player movement, helping to refine the techniques for more powerful kicks and precise maneuvers. Then, in terms of performance monitoring, it will allow real-time monitoring of player physical parameters such as heart rate and workload. Also, we can know is the player quite fit or not. With this technology, it also helps in preventing injury. Why? Because wearable devices can help identify signs of fatigue and overtraining. With this data, the coaches will alert with the data that was coming out, so that they can reduce the workload during the training, and also will reduce the risk of injuries. Next, skill refinement through virtual training. With virtual reality simulations, it allows players to practice specific scenario, enhance decision making, and spatial awareness. As we know, when we training, the surroundings are very peaceful or totally quiet, where there is only us and the coaches and our other with the other of athlete. While in the game situations such as a big game in terms of, let's say Olympic or Asian Cup or AFF Suzuki Cup, where the surroundings are totally different with the crowd, the supporters, and the other of teams from the other country. Next, we moving on to the limitations. When we talk about limitation, the first thing that will pop up in our mind is cost. Why? Because with this technology, it comes high initial cost associated with acquiring and implementing advanced sport technologies. As we in Malaysia, when we want this technology, there is a little bit hard because we need to find and we need to spend a lot of money to get this technology. So cost is one of the limitations. Next, technological dependence. Why? Because while over reliance on the technology may lead to a reduction in traditional coaching method or intuitive decision method. Because it's true, technology really provide very useful data, which is quite helpful for the coaches. But certain coaches, they really like with the traditional way, which is they can know, in this term of situation we should do this, but maybe technology can't do it. Next, complexity and learning curve. As some technology require expertise for operations and interpretations, because some methods like motion capture software, where not everyone can use the software because there is specific data or ways on using it and handling the software. And then next is privacy and ethical concerns. As this technology are gathering, when we gathering personal data through the wearables technologies, it will raise privacy and ethical considerations, because we scared maybe our personal data or our personal ethical privacy will leak out through the internet, because we don't know what is going on and the technology is broken down.